Happy birthday, SYA.
My role is all about, my job is very all-encompassing. So it's my job to make sure that we get funds, to make sure that when people give us money, we do what we say we're going to do. My job is also to help to manage the staff, manage all of our governance.
We run a number of different services at SYA. One of the longest running services would be our youth clubs. We run 2 youth clubs weekly, one on Tuesday evening from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. and one on Wednesday, same time, 6:30 to 8:30. During those youth clubs, we do a number of different activities, whether that's baking, watching films, playing games, table tennis, hide and seek, you name it. There's multiple things there for everyone to do.
When I think about what I want for SYA, kind of the near future, things are just so we can expand, because we have so many children being referred to us, and we're getting, I don't even know what the mathematical kind of statistical increase of referrals are, but it's insane how many young people get referred to us, and we're just going to get to the point where we can't accommodate them all, and those referrals aren't really going to disappear. So in the near future, I just want us to be able to expand our services, to stick those young people into our youth clubs, our holiday schemes, and respond to the needs of the young people in our community. And moving forward, I don't know, in 5 years' time, I'd like to think that we would still exist, that we would have more young people engaging in what we do. There's some services that I think are lacking, that within the community, that I want us to be able to fill those gaps, particularly when it comes to relationship and sex education for young people with additional needs. There's just nothing for that, and I really want to develop that, and I hope that we become a significant player in delivering that, not just within Eastleigh but within Hampshire and potentially nationally as well. But also I really want us to have a proper youth club, like a centre that we're based at, that we can really develop that to make that a safe place for young people as well.
Outside of the youth clubs, during half term, we run holiday schemes. So during half term, we have 3 days of the week where 2 of them are held at the club, where we have different themes, whether it's based on Pokemon, whether it's based on a different type of cuisine, multiple different themes, where we do lots of baking, lots of cooking, different activities again. That's for 4 hours, and then we also have a trip. So that trip can be varied as long as it's not too far away. So the furthest we'd go would be 2 hours there, 2 hours back. We've done things like Harry Potter World, Longleat Safari Park, cinema trips, bowling trips, trips to the beach.
I would say my greatest contribution to SYA has been being able to keep the charity going throughout really, really tricky times. During COVID, we continued to deliver services when pretty much all of our contemporaries shut their gates and their doors completely. And weathering a really, really tricky economic storm with funding, I think kind of for us to have reached 20 years in existence, given that we're so small, is pretty impressive. And I know a lot of that is down to me just working really, really hard and having a really good team around me.
Another service we provide at SYA is our buddy service, which is a one-to-one with a young person. We match up a staff member with one of these young people who end up doing one-to-one, whether it's on a weekly basis, fortnightly or monthly, depends on what outcomes we're looking for. Activities that we do with the young person completely varies, from going out for food, going for a coffee, going for a walk, going to flip out, going bowling. It's a time where that young person just gets to come away, enjoy some time, and try to build up their confidence and their life skills. Try to get them back into education if they aren't in education, try to help them find a job, try to get them into volunteering, and just improve their overall well-being.
Buddying was one of the biggest things I contributed to when I first started at Solent Youth Action. So I had 2 buddies. and it actually just got to the point where they didn't need me anymore, which sounds sad, but actually that's the best outcome in my opinion, because I was able to be there for them when they needed me, and they ended up, spreading their wings and being able to just be them and have confidence in being themselves, and everything we'd spoke about, all the emotions we went through, stages of their life, it was amazing to see them grow in that way, and then, not need me anymore and just be confident in being them. So that was amazing.
What does SYA mean to me? Most people who I work with, who know me, like partner organisations, would say that SYA is my baby. It's more like my teenage baby. So much of how I define myself as a person is based on my work. When I go out socialising, I'm always trying to recruit staff members. If I'm out talking to friends, I might sort of actually suggest that our services might suit their nieces or nephews or children. So to me, it's not just a charity, it's not just a place of work, it's something that I've put a lot of my life and effort into, and I care significantly about it, and that's because I care about the young people that we work with and their families and the impact that we can have on them. So to me, SYA means a lot.